Hi guys, my name is Tyrone NGATAI. I'm a fellow actor. I currently live in Melbourne and I'm from New Zealand, but I've been living in Australia now for 7 years. Basically I'm here today just to talk about my experience with the Hollywood Initiative and how it has affected my career and my career trajectory immensely. So I'm just going to go over how it all started and where I'm at now. So basically, as everyone knows, the pandemic happened, and in 2020 I, just like everyone else, was kind of stuck. Didn't know what to do, didn't know where to go, which direction to take. And so basically I decided I need to do something with my time. Being in Melbourne, we were in a very long lockdown, so I decided I needed to do something productive, be proactive and take initiative. And so I thought, I can't go to classes in person, I can't do workshops, so what can I do instead of person to person kind of interactions. And I decided that I wanted to try to find some online coaching and see if I could dive into something during the lockdown period. And my wishes and my dreams, my prayers were answered through the Hollywood Initiative, actually. I was following them on social media and they had posted about this lovely man, Anthony Gelati. Anthony is a coach based in Hollywood. He has his own acting studio there and he was offering online classes via Zoom to Australian and New Zealanders who were interested. And so I was like, I'm interested. So I decided to sign up and do the classes, and it honestly changed my life, and I mean that in terms of my acting life. I entered the classes, haven't really done anything. I'd done extras work for most of 2019 and a couple of student films here and there, and that was it. Obviously some auditions which I didn't get the job, and then we moved into 2020 being hopeful as we creatives are, and the pandemic hit. So before these classes, again, I'd only done extras work and a few student films. But what I guess I took from Coach G, Anthony Gelati, and his classes was to actually believe in myself. He believed in me, he believed in all the students, and he got the best out of us. Obviously he taught technical breakdowns of character analysis, how to break down a scene, all that kind of stuff, different techniques to come in and out of character. But the biggest takeaway for me personally is my self-confidence in my ability to be an actor and to portray different characters, but also knowing that I already had the ability. It was just, confidence is a huge thing in front of a camera, doing a scene, doing a character, being in a project. And I mean, there's the old adage of fake it to make it, which maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. But having real self-confidence has been a game changer for me. And so the Hollywood Initiative provided Anthony's classes and that kind of resource, and I took it. And what can I say? I'm so glad and I'm so happy that I decided to do something with my time during the lockdown, and it has changed everything. But from that moment I also entered the US and Australian agent showcase. So the Hollywood Initiative provide the opportunity to do a self-tape. You get to choose your script or your monologue, you film it and you send it through, and those agents from the US or Europe, New Zealand, Australia, they view that tape, and then you get to have a quick fire Zoom meeting with each of these agents for about a minute, asking questions and exchanging information. Now, if they want to sign you, then you go on further from that showcase and you have your own, private meetings They call you via Zoom, whatever it may be, and if you're a fit for the agency, and if you want to, sign with agents or managers, then there you go. You discuss it and you go forward. And for me, that's exactly what happened. I signed with Random Management, my agent Sonia, who was so lovely, and yeah, like, the showcase was done. They viewed my self-tape. I had interest from multiple agents, but I ultimately chose Sonia, and I'm so glad I did, and I hope she's glad she signed me. But again, these opportunities I don't think I would have met if it wasn't for the Hollywood Initiative providing these resources for creatives alike. There's a lot of programs out there that maybe seem a bit fishy. You're not sure if they're just trying to poach you for your money or whatever, or just another number. But the Hollywood Initiative is not like that, and they're not sponsoring me to do this video. They're not telling me what to say. This is all coming from my head right now. Nothing scripted. But yeah, the Hollywood Initiative provides those resources for us creatives. And the thing about Nancy, who's helming the Hollywood Initiative, she's an actor herself, and she's been through the rungs of this business. She's done, I guess made mistakes, or she's learned from certain things that maybe aren't favourable, and she's trying to guide us through this business and eliminating those mistakes or misfortunes that she has had. And Nancy is just amazing. She treats you like a family, and she's always there to support you. So I can't thank the Hollywood Initiative enough. I can't thank Coach G, Anthony Gelati, enough, and obviously the agent showcase and me meeting my agent. All these things have just come together for me personally. This is just my experience, and as of now, I have just recently booked a leading role in a new Disney Plus series, which will start filming next year in Queensland. So to go from a boy who's just doing extras work in student films, minus almost a year in lockdown here in Melbourne, to basically a year later, being cast in a leading role for a Disney Plus series is kind of insane, but it can happen. And I'm not saying that's all because of the Hollywood Initiative. Obviously you have to do the work. You've got to put a work in, and you've got to sacrifice a lot and really grind out what you're trying to achieve. But the Hollywood Initiative, Nancy, all the people I've mentioned, they helped guide me. They provided me opportunities. They brought me to the doors, and I just walked through them. And you carry on and you put in the work. And I can't thank Hollywood Initiative enough, Nancy. I just thank you so much, and I thank, as I said, my coach and my agent. So if this has helped you maybe decide that you want to go with the Hollywood Initiative and all the plethora of resources that they're providing, the agent showcase, the coaching classes, the workshops, the accent training, Bob Korf's standard US American accent classes. I think probably every actor on the planet has probably taken that course because it works. So if this is going to help you decide what you might be wanting to look to spend your time on, I would say this is a good start, and the Hollywood Initiative is there for you and to help support you through your career. So go out there and be great. I hope you smash your goals, and I hope this helps you to move a step closer to what you're trying to achieve. But if there's one piece of advice from me that I could give out there to you people, is just show up. It's as simple as that. Just show up, do your best, even if you're not feeling like it. Just show up and believe, and it'll happen. So yeah, thanks guys. My name's Tyrone NGATAI. If you want to check out my socials, it's just my name, Tyrone NGATAI. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me a message or get in touch with Nancy at thehollywoodinitiative.com. Thank you so much guys. Sorry for the long novel, but I hope you all staying safe, and I hope to meet some of you soon, possibly work with you. Thanks a lot, guys. Cheers.